Paulo Freire. He is a Brazilian educator and philosopher who is a leading advocate of the critical pedagogy. He is described as perhaps one of the most influential thinkers about education in the late 20th century. He had written over 20 books that many suggest are classics. In 1968, Paulo wrote the book Pedagogy of the Oppressed, which gave a different outlook of environment and education. It included the teacher, the student, and society. He argued that the passive nature of traditional education promoted repression. This book has influenced many all over the world. The book has been translated in numerous languages, has sold over 1 million copies, and is one of the most used texts in philosophy courses today. His thinking of education still continues to be rediscovered in Europe and America. One concept in his work is the banking concept. The educator, or the teacher, makes deposits into the educatee, such as a bank account. Instead of communicating, the teacher uses announcements or statements that make deposits in which the student patiently receives, memorizes, and then repeats. The student then fills or stores those deposits that the teacher has made. I consider it like an empty container being filled. Paulo believes they shall work with each other in the world rather than apart. I would agree. We are human because we are able to use our very own brain to think. Therefore, by knowing and understanding the banking concept, teachers can choose which style of learning they want to teach in their own classrooms. This style of teaching would only have the student absorbing the information and not participating in any other way. They seem to view the world as static and unchangeable and do not completely understand the information to its full extent. They will view the world as they have been told rather than fair-minded critical thinkers. He also sees this concept as the teachers manipulating the students in order to oppress them. He began refining his methods and challenged students to ask questions and to be involved. He used everyday words and ideas to relate to the students as more than just a bank. Paulo's students needed only 30 hours of instruction before being able to read and write, and that is powerful in today's society. However, the concept is still being used in classrooms today. By his book, we might view the banking concept differently, but his legacy will continue.